Welcome to my channel, All for Health with Jane. Family, we are still on the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial. On Friday, we were promised that the presentation or maybe the cross-examination of Sergeant Mokhane by the defense on the AVL will resume today on Monday. And family, let's listen to the first clip where Advocate Baloyi is presenting his submission to court, explaining the procedure, everything that he has included in his submission, the reasons why he feels that the AVL, which is the tracker or the tracking system, will be of great assistance to the court to determine if indeed Sergeant Mokhane and the team did assault Bongani Ntanzi, if they indeed took him to those different destinations to assault him. So the first clip will be explaining to us on that, in fact, to the court. He is explaining to the court how his submission goes. So let's listen, family.
Now be presented to determine if these serious allegations are true or not. And here, my lord, we're referring to the re-examination. The Sergeant Mokhane be re-examined on those AVL records. And under paragraph 4, with the heading explanation as to why the evidence was not led in evidence in chief. Paragraph 4.1, we mentioned that the AVL records were only received on Friday, 3 November 2023 at 9:47 after the evidence in chief of Sergeant Mokhane had already been concluded. And we attached the email from Brigadier Gininda in this regard. And we mentioned under paragraph 4.2 that the AVL records were immediately disclosed to the defense when they came to hand. Paragraph 5, under the heading the interest of justice. Paragraph 5.1, we respectfully submit that it is in the interest of justice to allow this evidence to determine if the proposition put to Sergeant Mokhane that he took a detour and stopped at 3 places to allow the accused to be assaulted is true or not.
Family, remember on Friday when Advocate Baloyi introduced to the court, or maybe informed the court, that he was introducing a new evidence, which is the AVL car tracking system report. Advocate Mngomezulu, he was not happy about this. It was clear that Advocate Mngomezulu was going to object to this. And on Friday, we heard that the defense, including Advocate Mngomezulu, they said they do not have a problem with this evidence being presented to court. Then later, it was again said they've changed their mind. They feel that they want to contest this. They are still objecting. And yes, indeed, today when he came to court, Advocate Mngomezulu, he is objecting to this. He's contesting against Advocate Baloyi's decision to bring this new evidence to court. Or maybe before we give any more comments, let's listen to Advocate Mngomezulu's response to Advocate Baloyi's decision to introduce new evidence.
Please, my lord, the heads of argument in relation to accused number 1 and 2, because that will actually even touch the movement of Mr. Mngani in relation to accused number 2. Their structure. My Lord, it has been submitted. We'll submit that the application by the state to re-examine Sergeant Mngani on the evidence or on the document of an AVL does not find fairness and justice because he is not a competent expert in the field of the tracing and the tracking systems. Our heads of argument are structured as follows. Firstly, paragraph 2.1. There are 2 state witnesses which has testified about the escorting of Sergeant Mngani and the late Sergeant Mabena to various places. Their oral evidence was not supported by AVL records, and as such, why would it be significant to re-examine Sergeant Mngani differently from other witnesses who were escorting Sergeant Mngani and the late, including the accused person? May I substantiate my argument in the following manner, my Lord? In this case, I would submit that the defense is relying on the submission made by the state in their heads of argument to the effect that the reason for the recalling or tendering this new evidence is based on the version of accused number 2. The case of the state, my Lord, is not founded on the version of accused number 2. This version is put to the witness to counter the evidence given orally by Sergeant Mngani. And my Lord, this is a documentary evidence which by submission was supposed to be discovered prior to the matter being set down for hearing and during the discovery of relevant documents.
Family, if we really want to see justice prevailing in this case, justice for everyone, justice for the accused person who is Bongani Ntanzi, justice to the witness on the stand who is Sergeant Mngani. By the way, Sergeant Mngani is being accused of allegedly assaulting Bongani Ntanzi. Now, Sergeant Mngani wants to bring in evidence that indicates to him that he did not, to everyone, in fact, that he didn't do that. So is it going to be fair if we say we don't want to listen to his evidence? I don't know. For me, it doesn't make sense because I thought this will be justice to everyone, even Bongani Ntanzi himself. Because if Bongani Ntanzi indeed was tortured, was assaulted, was taken to these 3 destinations where he was done all those things, it would be fair for the state or maybe for Sergeant Mngani to bring forth this evidence so that we all see that on that particular day, where did the car travel to? Where did they drive this car to? So, and if indeed it indicates those places, then Sergeant Mngani will have to account. Sergeant Mngani will have to tell the court, why did he go to those places? What was he doing there? Because those are not his areas of jurisdiction. He's not supposed to be driving at the dumping places when he's supposed to be at work. So he was going to tell the court, and South Africa as a whole, the world as a whole would hear what type of police do we have in this country. So I don't know. I'm a little confused by this. So family, let's listen, watch this video to the end, and please tell me, what do you think about this? Thank you so much for watching it to the end. And family, please do not forget to like it before you leave. Tell me about Mngomezulu. What is he thinking? So let's talk, family. Thank you so much for watching this video to the end. Like it before you leave. Subscribe for my channel if you haven't done so yet. I love you, family. Thank you. Bye.